Hi, fortesque. I'm just going to start doing some wrestling videos. I've seen other channels on YouTube and thought I'd like to give it a go myself. Um, First off, I want to talk about this year's WrestleMania. Um, I think it's looking like possibly the greatest WrestleMania of all time. Um, I'm looking forward to both the heavyweight championship matches between Chris Jericho and Edge, and even Batista John Cena. I mean, I'm not a big John Cena fan, but I think it's going to be a good match. Um, the Money in the Bank this year, I think the Money in the Bank could be a lot better than it was last year. I mean, last year's Money in the Bank didn't really have too many rememberable moments. Um, I like that there's 10 people in there instead of 8, um, though I don't think half of the people in it have got a chance of really winning. I can't see Evan Bourne winning, Dolph Ziggler winning, Shelton Benjamin. I can't see Kane winning. Um, I can't see any of them winning. Matt Hardy, I'd be surprised if he won. I think Drew McIntyre or Christian will probably win. Or an interesting theory I had was that actually because they've got a Money in the Bank pay-per-view in June, July, whenever it is, none of them will actually win, and Ezekiel Jackson will actually come out, beat down on all 11 people, 10 people, and then just nick the briefcase. And then later on in the show, if Cena beats Batista, Ezekiel will come out and win the WWE Championship from John Cena. Just so then the Money in the Bank's been cashed in by someone who it shouldn't even been cashed in by. Because if another person, say if Dolph Ziggler wins, I wouldn't really take him serious if he come down in the same show and won the championship. Nor would I Christian, but Ezekiel Jackson, he's got the size and the power. He hasn't already previously been in a match, so I think that would work pretty well. Talk about Chris Jericho defending against Edge. I personally want Edge to win because I'm a huge Edge fan, but then again, Chris Jericho, I don't like the way that he always wins championships and then always loses them within a month or two. Much like Edge, I find it quite annoying because if Edge wins at WrestleMania, chances are by Extreme Rules in February, up in April, we're going to have a new champion. Chris Jericho will probably win because someone will come out and help him. On a side note of Chris Jericho, they always say how he's a 6-time world champion, but is he actually a 7-time world champion? Because in 2001, December, he had 2 matches in one night. The first match was for the World Heavyweight Championship against The Rock. Now he beat The Rock 1-2-3 centre of the ring. Then the second match was supposed to be the WWF champion Steve Austin v the World Heavyweight champion Chris Jericho. Now surely whoever won that match would win a world title, but then you would combine them both. Therefore to me, Chris Jericho won 2 heavyweight championships in one night and then combined them both. So then they 2 would turn to 1. So really he still won 2 championships, though they only say that he won 1. So I always call him a 7-time champion. I've noticed that this year's Hall of Fame, they've gone old school. I certainly, apart from Ted DiBiase, haven't really watched any of the other inductees wrestle. I know Stu Hart and that's done a lot for the business, but again, he's going back a bit. I didn't think he should be inducted on his own. I personally think they should have inducted the rest of the Hart family with him. They've got some baseball commentator. I don't really see what the point in that is. He's been at 2 WrestleManias, 1 WrestleMania, but that doesn't make him a Hall of Famer in my book. I see TNA pay-per-view apparently the other day, Destination X, was very good. I haven't seen it yet because I'm in the UK and we don't see it till Fridays on Extreme Sports Channel. But here, the Wolfpack returned. I'm a big fan of the NWO and I'm really glad they've come back. Over the next few months I'm expecting Hogan and Bischoff to join. They probably will. Also maybe expecting Scott Steiner to come back. I know he was backstage apparently recently, so they could easily bring him back in at some point. What I want to know from viewers, I want to know who they think is going to win the Money in the Bank ladder match this Sunday. I want to know people's views, who they think is going to win, who they definitely think won't win, and stuff like that, really. That's going to about wrap it up for my first video. If anyone's got any questions regarding wrestling, pay-per-views, trivia, anything they want to know, then just ask me, because I know a lot about wrestling, not boasting, but I enjoy a challenge. So I hope everyone's going to watch my videos, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Cheers.